So we're going to cover How Is My Day Bombshell right now, because at 11 o'clock we're starting Married at First Sight again, and I missed the first 40 minutes, and I really want to dive into that Married at First Sight with you, as it is the last episode before Decision Day, and I want to share with you my thoughts on who will make it and who won't make it when I do the Married at First Sight video. So, how was my day today? Well, I slept incredibly long because I stayed up incredibly late, knowing that this was going to be my only day off for 7 days. It does put a damper on how to get this day done and get everything done in one day. Um, Earlier, I was able to find a little time to reshoot my video about, of course, Temptation Island. Thank you for tuning into that. Um, Also, wanted to say that it's been an eventful day. So, I did sleep in incredibly long, but on the good news, if you've seen my Instagram, my new t-shirt arrived today, and I think I mentioned this earlier. It says, "Rip can be my ranch hand any day." And the thing of it is, I'm trying to get as many Yellowstone shirts that I can before we hit the actual Yellowstone, because every time there's a new Yellowstone on TV, I want to be supporting Yellowstone and showing my wonderful Yellowstone fanish appreciation here. But I've got 3 shirts so far. One that says Team Rip Train Station Tours. One that says "Don't make me go Beth Dutton on you," and for those who know my temper, that's pretty much fits me. My new one says "Rip can be my ranch hand anytime," and that's true. And I've got some now that I'm watching on eBay, that when I get a little bit ahead, I'm definitely going to invest. Like "Live Like John, Love Like Casey, Fight Like Rip, and Don't Give blank like Beth." There's a Yellowstone shirt that says "Let Her Rip." And there's this one shirt that I adore to pieces. It's got Rip looking off in the distance, sitting on a horse, and it says, "There's sharks and there's minnows in this world. If you don't know which one you are, you ain't a shark. Rip Wheeler." There's also one that says, "Got a problem? Send Rip. Love me like Rip loves Beth." Absolutely. So I've got my eyes on lots of shirts for my Yellowstone TV show, but we got to move off on that and tell you how my day was. So after my shower, decided that we were going to, well, before my shower, I ran the vacuum, which y'all seen that I ran the vacuum, not seen physically, but I came to you right afterwards. And the vacuum and I, we don't get along so well. This is Jaws number 1. We have a total of 2 Jaws. We have a Jaws number 2, but that one, the belt broke. And it's hard to find belt replacements, but it seems like our family gets attached to physical objects. Now, by that I mean we were attached to the stool until we got this handicap stool, and then Grandpa kept wanting to have the other stool back because him and Mike put in the other stool. But I think we finally moved past that, knock on wood, and he hasn't mentioned it in a while, and he starts liking this handicap stool. That's all good and fine. My mom had stool problems at her house, and she was all worried and worked up, thought she was going to have to get a new stool down there because Mike put that stool in. She didn't want another stool. Luckily, they said that the stool was not the problem. It was the insides of the stool, and they were able to fix the insides, and she's good to go. So as you can see, our family has attachments, sentimental attachments to items like that. But I did use the other vacuum, which was the original vacuum, and Grandpa takes a screwdriver to it, and he'll like try and clear the beater bar off so that everything is good to go. So he performed surgery again for the umpteenth millionth time. He was not feeling well again today. So much so that he didn't want to get out of the car. He said, "No, I'll just stay in the car while you do the shopping tonight," which bothered me. First, I went grocery shopping at Aldi's, and I did okay, but I forgot my yogurt and more bananas. And I know how much I've been going through the bananas lately, so that means Friday night after work, I've got to get done and boogie like heck to get out there to Aldi's to get, yes, my bananas and my yogurt, because it's very important. And maybe even apples by that time. I got grapes, though, today. Thank you, Lord. I would love to have blueberries, but they're so expensive. You know, it's like a luxury. Anyway, The trip to uh, Aldi's went quick, but it was hard to breathe in my new RIP mask. It was like, I don't know, all my air was coming right back and it went right over my glasses. It was hard to breathe. But I got my water. I got us bottled water. We're good to go there. By the way, have you noticed that prices are going up just a little bit? Uh, Grandpa loves the wavy chips out there at Aldi's, and usually it's a bag for 89 cents. It's now a bag for $1.19. Now, milk was reasonable, though. It was $1.49. But and I love my little snack crackers. I use them on break. They're peanut butter crackers, and they're only like either 75 or 79 cents, and you get 4 crackers with peanut butter in it. Totally awesome, satisfying, and it's good for a 15-minute break when I'm in a hurry. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, my bottled water and my canned water that's got sparkling flavorism. I had to get 2 of those because I go through them very quickly. Just got enough to do me until Friday, which, that'll again have to be a day that we go out to Aldi's. After the Aldi's trip, I knew we had to go to Walmart. Ugh. That's all I can say to that. Saw a couple of friends in there and we chatted, but I still made good time and got almost everything I needed. Now, there's a story behind that because I made it out to the car, and the moment I make it to the car, my mind hits me like, where's your gift card for gas? You just bought it, Donna. You can't lose a $40 gift card. So here I am panicking, freaking out, going through the bags in the parking lot. And so Grandpa opens the door. He's like, what are you doing? And you look like you're frantic. What the heck? And I had explained I can't find the gift card. Ended up having to go back in the store, which made me feel bad. And I had to explain both to the mask lady or person who was standing there, and then the one that was standing by the new eyelash place. I had to explain to that person as well what I was doing with my full cart of groceries. Took everything back to the register, which was the express lane that I went through. And I, asked the young lady that checked me out if she knew where she put it or seen what I did with it. And of course she didn't know, and she was a little bit worried because she never experienced that before. And I was worried because I don't like being one of those people who are forgetful. And it showed my age, and of course I'm under a lot of stress. So it was like, I just got to find what I'm looking for. So meanwhile, this nice older lady was standing over to the side, and she goes, I know that you've looked in your purse, you've looked in your bags there, but have you bothered to check where your phone is in your back pocket? And I said, yeah. And I went back there, reached my back pocket for the phone, and sure enough, it wasn't there. She goes, would it be in any of your other pockets? And I thought, it is so wise she said that, because my hand went right back to my right pocket, reached down, pulled it out, and there it was. Meanwhile, the other CSM, who was nice and polite and was helping me look, she was like, no big deal. You were probably just under a ton of stress. Just chalk it up to that. So that was nice and kind of her. So after we got done with the Walmart situation, I decided that we were going to go to the Dollar Tree, which at Walmart I did get a couple of good buys. I got this beautiful arrangement that's going on my grandma's grave, which will be partly Memorial Day and Mother's Day, Grandpa says, but we're still going to get her something for Memorial Day, because that's just what you should do. And then we got something to go on my stepdad's grave, Mike, and it's a beautiful orange and yellow arrangement. Grandma's is purple pink because she always liked purple. And I tried to honor both of them with good. Of course, I should have got John Deere green for Mike, because his love for John Deere tractors, everything had to be John Deere. So, but the closest I could come was that yellow with the orange in it. So I think he would approve of it, though, because it's a good color. Anyway, we have others to get flowers for. Hopefully we will before Memorial Day. We just got to wait and see. After that, we went to Dollar Tree. Again, he said in the car he would not go in. And I went in there, and there, you've seen the Dollar Tree bargain video that I made with my phone. I was pretty proud of that. And then after the Dollar Tree, we went to Goodwill, which I had another experience there, which we're going to dig into right now. I went in really looking for 3 items. The first item was something to decorate the house to make it look more spring and summer going into the holiday season. And the other thing was puzzles for my mom. She never watches my videos, so we're good. Jigsaw puzzles. She loves them to pieces. Ha ha ha. Pieces, get it? Anyway, I found 2 Thomas Kincaid puzzles that will be saved back for a holiday. And I was so proud of that. And then I found this little koala bear that if you again look at my Instagram, my Facebook, you'll see a picture of it. He's holding a baseball bat and he's adorable. I was going to look at the porcelain bears, but this young couple with about 3 or 4 kids was standing right next to all of this beautiful bear collection made of porcelain. To me, they looked like Boyd's bears, and they were just outstanding. I wish I could have really took time to look at them. But she was a young mother, and she was wanting to remember the nursery rhyme of Little Jack Horner set in a corner. But nobody, which was all of us standing there, could remember. And I thought she was talking to her husband behind her when she said, Little Jack Horner. And she looked right at me, and I thought, well, maybe this is a Google moment. So I tried to Google it. It didn't come up. But when I typed it in, it came right up, and I read it to her. And she goes, well, then I'm going to finish off looking at this nursery rhyme and see if we can find everything there. And so I hope she found what she was looking for. I found not only 2 puzzles and the koala thing, but a World War II thing for Grandpa. And I thought that was great. And I found me a new tank top, which is in the wash right now. Actually, the dryer. I just put it through the wash. So hopefully it comes out well. It had brand new tags on it from Macy's. So I thought, yeah. Plus it was red, white, and blue. And I thought, oh, that'll be great for when I go back downstairs and ride my bike. And I love taking the selfies when I get on the bike, but right now it's all about upper body workout and upper body strength, so that's what I've been doing. So it's getting close to 11 o'clock, so I will tell you that after I helped the young lady at Goodwill, we didn't go nowhere else shopping-wise. We went through Arby's Lane, came home, and I got to showcase everything on Instagram, shared with you all and hear about what I found over at Dollar Tree. And, of course, watched a little bit of Married at First Sight and The Unmatchables, which I'm getting ready to go watch and make notes so I can share with you. Thank you for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. We're not done yet, so stay tuned.